Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today, we're actually going to be talking about Ripple XRP, a lot of the things in regards to the price action, also addressing some market news, and also talking about the price chart possibly as well. So with that being said, let's refresh the market. Let's check out what is happening. So we're currently down about 2.78%, sitting at about a $2.08 trillion market cap. We lost about roughly $4 billion from the market cap. Bitcoin did have a slight pullback. It's all of the weekly pullback, things that happen in regards to the weekly candle close. It's all kind of expected in terms of volatile price action. Nothing too crazy overall. XRP still holding the dollar support zone. We even see Bitcoin ranging around the 46.9K zone. We even see Ethereum around the $3,200 zone, almost $3,300 zone. Nothing too crazy, like I said, in terms of price action. Everything still looks good in that sense. Now, I do want to talk to you guys a little bit about this. We do see here breaking people close to Ripple say while the SEC enforcement case over XRP has hurt its domestic business is thriving overseas. Further proof of the SEC Gov crypto enforcement agenda is forcing innovation to occur outside the U.S. story developing, right? Now, in regards to this is a perfect example of what I was saying in regards to ODL services, even in the line of credit as well. The ODL service is still going to continue to ramp up outside of the United States. We see that all the time. All right, and in regards to that, I also just want to quickly address the fact that when we talk about XRP utility and we talk about how it's being utilized, right now, the U.S. is falling behind. They're falling behind because of their lack of the idea of accepting their fate. They don't want any harm done to their ego, right? They're trying to uphold their ego and all that kind of stuff. It's absolutely ridiculous when we see this, unfolding in front of our eyes, right? The SEC does not want to lose this case. They want to drag it on for as long as possible, but at the end of the day, they're going to lose this case. There's absolutely no doubt in my mind that Ripple does not win this lawsuit. Especially considering all the information regarding the Ethereum stuff, even in regards to Bitcoin. They keep denying anything in regards to clarity on Ethereum and Bitcoin. They don't want to, release documents. I don't know. I think this show is coming to an end. Let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments below. But I do completely agree with this. XRP is thriving outside of the United States, and I think that we are falling well behind in terms of innovation with digital currencies. Now, we also see this coming from XRP Darren. Now, this is a comparison of Ethereum to XRP every step of the way. And we do have a little bit of a circled thing for XRP on the second slide here. And that is, one might say, however, that XRP has been usable in some fashion on the Ripple network since 2013, and that XRP and the Ripple network might still exist even if Ripple, the company, disappeared. And even Ripple themselves said that XRP was, long before Ripple actually even came to inception, XRP was already pretty much there, right? It was already invented. The idea of it was already invented. And even talking about Ripple and also XRP in a whole, Garlinghouse even said that it's basically its own entity. They utilize it for liquidity sourcing for the ODL service. They utilize it for even the line of credit with SMEs and B2B payments and all that kind of stuff. When we talk about the ODL service, it's a huge use case pretty much resulting from XRP itself. I understand that if I was a bank in the United States and I was, pretty much transacting to a bank in the United States, I wouldn't have to utilize XRP. But any transaction outside of that flow, in terms of a bank outside of the United States transacting with a bank within the United States, they would have to source XRP liquidity, basically resulting from the Nostro Vostro accounts basically being replaced. Even if they weren't replaced, it all depends on how that gets set up with XRP, but XRP is still utilized to power the XRP ledger as well. A lot of people utilize XRP on a daily basis. So them saying that XRP has no use case behind it or utility cases behind it is just absolutely wrong. I don't think that they've done the research in regards to that. And we actually even see that the Ripple CEO said that to build XRP liquidity, we have been mindful over the years about how we distribute XRP. We engage in distribution strategies that we expect will result in the strengthening XRP exchange rate against other currencies. Now, this goes hand in hand with how they were selling XRP to even MoneyGram. MoneyGram basically doing what they did with XRP to sell it to the open source market. That I don't think is, a strong basis for XRP exchange rate strengthening. But that's just my point of view on that. But I don't think that. I mean, how is Ripple going to control what MoneyGram did, anyways, in that sense? So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments below. I think that XRP has massive utility behind it. That's just my basis on it. Now, I do want to talk to you guys a little bit about this. Now, this is talking about Gensler's idea of the emergence of the internet. We even see through this took a considerable amount of time. A similar approach could apply here. And here's a review of the large cap tokens to bring regulatory clarity to these markets. And we're seeing with the emergence of the internet in the 1990s, the SEC issued new rules and with notice and comment. Though this took a considerable amount of time, a similar approach could apply here as well. Now, this is regards to regulatory clarity, right? They're bringing regulatory clarity to these markets, all this kind of stuff, right? They're talking about 3,000 past ICOs, all this stuff, right? Now, in regards to this, he's quoting this tweet again from XRP Darren. Shout out him. If it looks like a weasel, steals eggs like a weasel, sneaks around a hen house like a weasel, it's probably a weasel. Now, if we look here, right, it's saying, on the other hand, one might argue that XRP has been usable in some fashion on the Ripple network, like I just read over here, right? Now, they're saying, and the economic function of XRP in Ripple's pilot, XRapid, introduced in May of 2018, is principally to provide liquidity as a bridge currency between two fiat currencies when transferring funds internationally. All right? Now, check this out. This is all from Gary Gensler. So he knew at this pinpoint that what XRP was doing and how it was being utilized, he already knew how this was being used. I don't know. I'm just going to say from this point on, we know for a fact that XRP has utility behind it. We know what XRP is. And even in regards to this, right, we go back to my video from the other day where basically they said that if something was trading as a security at one point in time, it could basically transform into a currency, trade back into a security, and transfer back into a currency. I mean, I don't know. That statement is just absolutely ridiculous to me in a sense, but I still think XRP has been usable even since the Ripple network inception. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments below, because from my point of view, I think that XRP always had utility. I think that XRP, for what it is worth, is always a currency, but even Gary Gensler is calling it a bridge currency. It is a currency at the end of the day. Now, we also see over here, Ripple keeps thriving outside the US. Now, this goes back to the initial statement. Now, they're saying that it is harming domestic business, of course. Now, here is the insight on how it is being utilized. We see the corridors ramping up from Japan to Philippines. We even see, we're talking about even more ODL services in regards to the Paydeck partnership. We're talking about, ODL services to expand to Africa and even Latin America. Latin America, utilizing XRP during this time, right? They need to utilize XRP to transfer money from Japan to Philippines. They need to utilize XRP to transfer Africa to Latin America as well. ODL services are going to be utilizing XRP unless they're transacting in the same exact district. I'm just saying that right now. Now, also with this, we do see here, Ripple has no plans to settle with the SEC as the company's lawyers are confident they're going to win the lawsuit. I've talked about this multiple times in the past, right? They do not want to settle with the SEC. The reason why they don't want to settle with the SEC is they want a clear win, because when they clearly win, they could have an IPO listing after that. And I've talked about this multiple times. They want to clear their name fully. They want to make sure that their name and XRP itself is legitimate in terms of the factors from the market. There's no speculation at all if it is a currency or security at all after that pinpoint, and they get the clear win in court. And I think that that is exactly what they want. And of course, even Garlinghouse is saying the same thing here. They are confident in a W. I've been saying that this entire time. Now, with all that being said, I do want to talk to you guys a little bit about the price chart. So obviously we see the RSI bottoming out a little bit here. Obviously, we can come back down and retest a lower support. Let's check out what is happening currently. I think the major support line that we should actually be looking forward to in terms of the RSI is most likely around this stage here, but we already broke that. So we must go lower, realistically speaking, in terms of the current RSI, right? So where is the next major support? Well, the next major support would actually be around here at about 37.65. We could go a little bit lower, but we could also see a little bit of a bounce here. Let's actually check out the RSI currently in terms, like this is a major support here that I have the line on, but we also see at our current level, we have support going back to the 27th of August of 2020, and we actually have support going back to May of 2020 as well. And we actually have support going back to February of this year. So we could see a bounce here if Bitcoin does allow it, but we could also see a little bit lower in terms of the RSI model. Now, overall, I've been telling you guys that XRP needed to break out either of the $5 zone or either break below the dollar zone, which we just seen it creep a little bit below the $1. So right now we're looking forward to seeing a little bit of a retest of something. So I would more so wait for it to either break out of the current resistance point up here at about $1.12, or continue falling down into this demand zone and retest maybe 95 cents. Right now, I still think that the market looks fairly good. I just think that today was a little bit volatile. It's the weekend. It's a Sunday. Tomorrow is going to be the validation pinpoint to watch for. If you want to wait till tomorrow to buy, that's totally fine. We'll most likely see a little bit more lower price action depending on how the indices open and depending on how things look in terms of the overall market. I'm watching the dollar closely here as well. The dollar has been gaining some traction. Looks like it is about to retest 93.44 up there. I've been watching that very closely throughout the week. So right now I'm watching a lot of these indicators in terms of the market. I'm also watching XRP. XRP is at some fragile states right now in regards to support. Hopefully a dollar continues to hold, but if a dollar gets broken, we will see 95 cents be retested on XRP. So with that being said, I hope that you guys all enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, to notifications on. If you guys want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. And as always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out, guys.